Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the another episode of Getting Started with C Sharp. I'm Faisal, and today we will talk about dropdown and grid view if possible. So this is the latest code we have committed from the part 5. I'm just going to delete the panel. I'm using the mouse for you because you won't understand. Delete. And I also save those. For testing, I'm just going to build it, whether my code is okay or not. Well, it is saying build all succeed. Now I keep this form intact. I will add another form for our practice. So go to the project, Solution Explorer, open right click on the project, select add, select Windows form. Okay, so we will show here the days of the week. So we can put the form as days of week form. So we want to select a item from an item from the drop down, and we want to show which item is selected automatically. So we will go to the view. Well, my toolbox is again hidden. I'm sorry for that. It's the toolbox. Control is the combo box. Okay. So there are a couple of problems we will face now. Number one, how can we open this form? If I press F5 or press start, the other form get opened. You can see this is the other form. To open the new form, we need to configure the project. Go to the program.cs, open it, and select here the new page name. That means day of days of the week form. Now run again, and okay, so our project new page is opened. If you can check that whenever I run the project, my Windows form get top left side in here. But what if we want to put the opened form in the center of the screen? Well, as you can guess, it is the property of the form. So click on the form, right click, properties, and at the bottom of the page you can see there is a property called start position. So it is a description, determines the position of the form when it first appears. We will select the options, and I will select the center screen. Now I'm going to press save all, run again, and you can see the form is now at the center of the page. But the next problem is there is no data in here. So how can we fetch the data? There are a couple of ways we can do it. The easiest way is to put the data into the combo box while the page is being loaded, at the loading of the time. So we can see whether if there is any event of the form. Again click, then right click, go to properties, and it is a form. So we need to check the events. So click on the events, and well, there is a event here. This event occurs when the user loads the form. This is what we need. So double click. Now in here we want to create an list or a list, and put the list as a source of the drop down list. So I'm going to create a list of string here. Okay, so I'm just copied it. Okay, so we have created a list of string, but how can we put this list as a source of the combo box? Well, let's see what are the properties or the methods combo box provides us. So if we click or type combo box 1, press dot sorry, we need to check something like data source. So if we press data, well, you can see there is a property called data source. What does it do? It gets or sets the data source for this combo box. So we will need that, and we will put the days in here. That's it. Let's run and see what happens. Well, you can see all of the names are put in here. Now what I need, if I change some value, some text over here, I want to show an alert for this. So just think what interaction we are talking about. We are talking about the change event. The user, that's me or you, is doing something, that means that event, and we need to do the coding inside of that event, isn't it? So let's see what type of event does this combo box provides us. So right click, do properties, go to the, okay, it's already event selected, and you can see here selected index change, there is an event, and when it occurs when the value of the selected index property changes. Well, we can try with that. So double click. Okay, so how can we know that the selected index change is changed? So there is a property in the combo box selected index, and it's what it's saying get or set the index specifying the currently selected item. Okay, so just we press the select text and do an alert here. Let's see what happened. Sorry, it's a JavaScript code. Message box dot show. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't fulfill our requirement, we can change that. That's not an issue. So see, nothing is happening. So for example, I don't know what to do here, then we need to do the debugging. That means we are pausing the execution of the project and analyze the variables. This is called the debugging. How can we do that? Just click on the left side in here and do again. Okay, so selected text is nothing is selected. See, nothing is shown here. but if we change it, okay, so we can guess selected text is not our required property. So what should I do? I will put the mouse over the combo box, expand that, and see what the other options it is providing me. And you can see there is a text over here, or property selected item, it is already Wednesday. Or there is another property called text, it's also Wednesday. So either we can select or put the selected item or the text instead of the selected text. I guess you understand what I'm saying. So I'm just doing the selected item here, and now we see what happens. Sorry, dot to string. It's Saturday as the first item. If we change to the Wednesday, now the text is Wednesday. So our requirement is fulfilled. So we have learned how to do the debugging, how to work with the events, and how can we put a data source inside of the combo box. Now I want to give you a, an assignment which is similar with this project or with this form. Your assignment is to create a new page or new form, put the, I can show you, put the, where is the list box? Well, it is here, it is. Put the list box and do exactly what I did inside of this project. That means if I click on any item on the list box, well, the alert shows. For simplicity, I'm doing the output for you. Just don't want to show the code, just so hang with me. Okay, so I have prepared the example for you, but I don't want to show you the code. So this is a list box I populate with similarly of the days of the week, and if I click on some item, this is message box, it is showed on the message box. So this is the assignment for you. I hope I can get your response on the list, on the chat list of the YouTube video, or join me in the Facebook pages. So thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.